guys. Thanks for chatting with Riz. We're going to be talking about everything motherhood and entrepreneurship. Today, I do have, before I talk about my guests, I have another guest with me today. Love Lyric is in the building. It is Bring Your Daughter to Work Day. So if I have to, stop, pause, get up or whatever, just please be mindful. My child, my 2-year-old, is in the studio with me today. So my guest, Daisha.
Hey, y'all.
I'm going to let you introduce yourself. So she is a YouTuber, content creator, and a friend of mine that I met through my big sister. I've really grown to, love her. She always supports everything I do. Mm-hmm. Very appreciative for that. Thank you so much. So, yes.
Of course. Well, like she said, my name is Daisha. I am on YouTube. If you love everything girl talk, home, travel, lifestyle, romanticizing your lifestyle, girl, go ahead and go over to YouTube and go subscribe.
Period.
Okay.
So I wanted to talk to you because I watch your videos and you've just been in such a positive space, starting the year, wrapping up last year. So I wanted to do a nice little, YouTube collaboration and talk about, just talk about some of the things that's going on your channel. Mm-hmm. It's just so soft.
Really? What you mean by so? First of all, thank you so much for having me.
Of course.
Because, of course, when you first dropped your video of your revamp, I was like, oh, yes, my girl is doing it. So I'm so happy to be here. Just wanted to say that.
Thank you.
But what do you mean soft? What you mean?
Soft life. You give everything soft life.
Love that.
And I grew up as a tomboy. I played basketball my whole childhood. Like, I used to get in trouble because I wanted to wear sweatpants to school every day.
I feel you.
And my mom was like, no, you need to wear some real clothes. So... whenever I had my daughter, I always thought I was going to have 3 boys. I was going to be the hot mom at the sporting events.
Oh, the soccer mom.
I was going to be a soccer mom with my boys. So I never even imagined that I would have a girl.
Yeah.
God knew what I needed because since I've learned that I've had, oh my God, it's been so much pink and glitter and I'm able to bask in being feminine. So it's like a new part of my life being feminine. So that's why I really take away and enjoy from your channel.
Thank you. Yeah, I love pink. Pink is my favorite color. Love everything pink. I even, when I first moved to Houston, I had a pink bed. Like, I love pink.
I would throw up, honestly.
You would throw up about
a pink bed? Well,
yes,
I have a pink,
I love pink
bed set and comforter. So, but I cannot imagine a pink bed.
Like, I have friends who they're disgusted of pink too. I'm just like, I don't know. I'm just that girly girl. Like not too girly girl though. Like, I think I'm low maintenance as far as like makeup, all of that. I'm real like basic, I would say.
Not basic.
But
ain't nothing about you basic. You natural.
But I'm kind of like a chill girly girl. Love this. And I just got into neutrals. So like neutral colors. So I would say pink, neutrals, and yellows are my
Is that
colors.
Going on in your home decor? Yes. Talk to me about, so Daisha recently got married. You got married last year?
Yeah, last year, June 29th, 2024. We got married in Cabo, y'all. So
look, her destination wedding is on her YouTube. So go check that out. It was freaking beautiful. So did y'all live together prior to getting married?
Yeah, so we moved in. Once I moved to Houston, which was in 2020, I had my own place, and I was like, shoot, he always here. Why not? Come on, you always coming over here. So we did, I'm going to say around 2020, started living together.
Okay, how did y'all meet? Talk to me about, like, your relationship. How long have y'all been? Were y'all dating before marriage?
Yes, so we met, I think the year was 2017. We met when I was going to Blinn College.
Okay.
And I don't even know how I went to Blinn because I ended up at PV. But we had met, I think, the second semester when I was at Blinn. And what happened was he was cutting my friend's hair. And I was looking at him. I'm like, oh, he cute, but nothing major because I had like on a little bonnet or something. I was looking a mess. I'm going to be honest. We was in a dorm room. I was looking a mess. So I was like, he ain't going to want to talk to me. So I just, and I thought in my mind, he going to ruin my life because I had just got out of a little situationship. We're just going to leave it at the situationship. And so I was just chilling doing me. And just having fun with my friends. So he ended up, when he left, he ended up telling my friend, like, who your friend? So I'm like, girl, she's come back and telling me, I'm like, girl, I'm not gonna worry about him. He gonna ruin my life. So we get back to my dorm room and she like, girl, go ahead and talk to him. So I was like, you know what? Forget it. I'm gonna go ahead and slide in his DM and say, hey, big head. So I said, hey, big head. Girl, he really responded. And I'm like, oh, what I say? So we start talking and keep in mind, we're at the same college. Like, he comes to my dorm room, you know, often to cut my friend hair. So he started, you know, talking to me. We ended up chatting a lot. He came to my room. We just started watching movies. And that really became like one of our things. So we started going to the movies, going to Bluebell ice cream.
Okay.
They had like dollar ice creams over there. So if y'all in Brenham.
Yeah, because the Bluebell factory is over there, right?
We used to go over there because we didn't have no money. And I feel like that's the best thing to like date somebody when they don't really have that much money. Well, not why they don't have that much money, but like being in the college because you're not worried about a lot of things.
I'm so sorry. What, love? Okay, I asked you that. Give me 1 minute, okay? Okay, guys, I'm gonna take a quick pause. I'll be back.
But yeah, I feel like meeting somebody when you in college it just gives a different feel because your focus isn't on other things. It's just like okay, I'm just over here. I'm broke. I'm trying to get my life together. So that's kind of how it was. That's how we met. And then he was always coming down because he stopped going to college. I went to Prairie View. And I went for my undergrad for psychology, and he ended up moving back home, going to community college down there. Because, you know, a lot of people, college ain't their thing. So he went back home, and he was over my house every weekend. I'm like, okay. But he had asked me to be his girlfriend. We was dating for like 3 months. Well, talking for 3 months, and then he asked me to be his girlfriend. So,
okay, I love that. Young man that knows what he wants in this world. So you got your degree in psychology. What do you want to do with that?
Well, right now I'm a therapist. You know, I went the whole route. I did the master's and everything. So now I'm a therapist.
Okay, you're a therapist. What kind?
Just a clinical therapist, mental health therapist.
Okay. So do you have plans on like opening up your own practice or you do?
Later on, I do want to open up my practice. Right now, I'm just trying to, you know, just chill, trying to figure out life. And then I'll get to that because I still have a lot to learn still.
Okay. Jesus Christ. Y'all, this is not going how I planned for it to. You need the phone? Okay, so we're going to go back to your show. It's a couple of different things because I'm new to like starting to be a YouTuber. I'm gonna start vlogging. I finally got most of my Puerto Rico trip vlog. I've been talking about this since October. It's coming. I'm gonna do it.
Yes, I remember that, girl.
I'm literally gonna do it. So what I'm doing is for my first couple of vlogs, I'm recapping some of my favorite moments of 2024. So I'm still gonna make it relevant. But I've never done like YouTube. So I see like you have your channel, you do your content, you have a Amazon front.
Amazon storefront, y'all.
What is that? Tell me about the Amazon storefront.
Well, I be spending so much money on Amazon anyway, so I was like, why not go ahead and apply for the influencer program? I don't know if they just approve everybody, but if you're watching, go ahead and go get you one, girl. So I did that.
What do you do? What is
just
it?
shop for your products and then put them on there, link them in your storefront. Because even like, say for instance, I have on the top that you may like. I'm like, oh girl, well go ahead and go shop on my Amazon. I'm gonna send you the link, and you'll get commission off of that. So then you'll just link everything that you have. And like last night, I was scrolling on the internet and I seen somebody post like Lululemon sets. It was like the dupes. I'm like, yeah, because I'm not getting no Lululemon right now.
I'm not doing it.
So, girl, I was shopping on somebody's Amazon storefront. Just racking up.
And so you do get paid off that. That's cool. That's cool. So we're still at the top of the year. I think not your latest YouTube video, but one of your most recent was about your 12-week plan. Talk to me about that. Break that down because I think that that's something really good for entrepreneurs. I'm trying to reach a lot of entrepreneurs, and so just the mindset of how you're setting up the beginning of your year. I feel like a lot of people can benefit from that. Stop talking to me. Sorry, guys. She's not behaving how I expected. So, anyways, sorry. 12-week plan. Talk to me about that.
So my 12-week plan. Basically, I got the idea from this book, and I don't even know the author's name, but I read the book. I got the idea from someone who was watching on YouTube. She was saying something about a 12-week year book. So I got the book, PDF, free book.
Okay.
But yeah, so I started reading it, and it gave me the idea of stop looking at the year just as a whole year. Because honestly, we procrastinate a lot. And we're like, oh, we got all year. If I don't do right in January, I got February. And we just keep going on and getting into the basically the habit of just putting things off. So once I read that book, I was like, okay, so I'm going to every 12 weeks, I'm going to make a goal for myself. And what I did, kind of just break my stuff down. I wrote it down in my planner, and I just wrote it down like week 1, I'm going to really just focus on what I really want to do, write down my key points. What are the things I really want to focus on? Week 2, I'm going to start trying to get into a routine and stuff like that. Like I kind of just like demonstrated and write it down what I really wanted to accomplish. Like week 3, which was this week, week 3, I was like, okay, I'm going to go ahead and start working out because I want to take it slow. And I'm like, you know, even when it comes to like waking up early, a lot of us say, oh, well, this year I'm going to start trying to wake up early. Maybe I still ain't really got to that right now.
I've actually been waking up later than I ever have in my life this year.
Right. Me too. And I think it's the weather. That's what I've been saying. I'm just going to blame it on the weather. But usually I'll wake up around, I started having to wake up at 5:45. But now I've been trying to I've been sleeping in. And I'm like, dang, I wanted to start getting up at like 5:30, 5:20, 5 o'clock, being around in the 5 o'clock club. But it's just not working out for me. But you know what? I'm going to just keep going and pushing myself to do it.
See, I feel like, and that was a big part of another video that you did was the morning routine. And I feel like I know that is the key to me taking my life to the next level. And so I feel like right now, while I'm getting up a lot later, is because I've worked my whole life. So I've always been on somebody else's schedule. Like I've always been on somebody else's schedule. Like I got to be at work by 10:30. So, you know, I need to get up at this time so I can do this, take the baby to school. You know, like I've always, since I had 3 jobs in 12th grade, I've always been on somebody else's schedule. So now that like I'm full-time entrepreneur, I just feel so free. So if I wake up at 10 and I want to just sit until 11 and be working by noon, I can make sure I'm going hard from noon, take a little nap, get up, and then go hard again till midnight. That can be my day. I feel like it's really about creating what works best for me that I can get the most benefit out of. But at the same time, I know that schedule is not a schedule of like a successful person as to where I want to freaking be. So it's like I wrote out what I want to do in the morning. I plan what times I want to do it. I got my alarm set, baby. I be in that bed at 10:30.
Yeah, I noticed when I started really waking up early, I was going to bed at like 10 something every night. And I hate that because it's like, if you working 8 to 5, 9 to 5, when you get off, you got to still deal with traffic. We in Houston, Texas. Traffic is crazy.
Yeah.
And so you only really got a few hours to yourself. But also 3 jobs and 12, we're not going to skip past that like you ain't just say that. 3 jobs in 12th grade is crazy. Now, I've been working since 16. I had some time off for the first time ever during COVID. And I was happy about that because I definitely applied for that unemployment. Baby, give me that. I feel like a stay-at-home wife with that. But 3 jobs at 12th grade is crazy.
Quiet, okay. So 3 jobs in 12th grade. So my 12th grade year, I was working, my first job ever when I was 14, I was working for a daycare. We have a special appearance. So yeah, I was working for a daycare and I would drop the kids off at school in the morning. And no, you cannot talk. Be quiet. I would drop the kids off at school in the morning, pick them up after school. Then I would go work at Cane's. On Highway 6 where the Cane's and the Spring Creek Barbecue is, like by the Chili's and the Buffalo Wild Wings. And
I think I know what that says.
On Highway 6. So I would work at the Cane's or work at the barbecue restaurant first, get off and walk across and work at Cane's. Like the restaurant was right next door. Was
they not giving you that many hours or something?
I was getting hours. Like I worked
40 hours a week.
I worked like more than 40, and I was playing basketball because I played basketball with Adriana Alicia my whole life. And my coach was like, bro, you're working too much. Like, I don't know if, like you need to be playing on my team if, you're working this much. So yeah, hold on. I'm going to cut this part out. It's going to be a lot of editing. Oh, okay. Sorry. So yes, I was working. And I necessarily didn't have to, but I've always been like, I was an independent child. You feel me? So it's like, I don't like asking for stuff and, like I need to be able to do my own, do my own thing. So
I had the same experience. Like at 16, I was like, yeah, really at 14, I wanted to work because really what happened was my mama took up my phone and I'm like, hold on, everybody at school got a phone. I got my phone taken up. We too old for this, even though now I'm looking 14. Come on now. You was acting too grown.
But bro, we were so grown.
We were. And then once I turned 16, I was like, yes. So when I tell you, I had a cousin that was working at IHOP. So I was like, hey, can you put me on? So my week of my birthday, I started working. because I was not about to play. And when I tell you, looking back, I feel like I should have never been working that much because I missed out on like homecomings. When people would go to games, we used to do something called a rice tournament or something like that, to where everybody was linking up. I missed out on a lot of things because I was like, oh, I got to pay my phone bill. I got to do this. I got to give me my own car because I feel like people wouldn't do it. So yeah, I was just trying to hustle.
I'm so sorry. This is so much harder than I expected it to be. I appreciate you for coming and being my guest really last minute because my other guest from this week canceled on me. So I've just been, trying to stay consistent. I appreciate you.
I really, I love the fact that you did that because you was like, okay, plan A didn't work. Plan B gonna come through. So, yeah.
Yeah, I really appreciate it. So, what was it? Where was I about to go?
We were just talking about, working and stuff.
I know. Oh, okay. So whenever you open your practice, do you feel like you're going to be an entrepreneur? Do you feel like you're going to have freedom of your time? Because I feel like, as we're working for these jobs, we're trading our time for money, and you're never going to get rich trading your time for money. You got to, spend money and invest your money and make your money make you more money, not your time. So how is that, how do you ideally picture that to look?
Really, me and my best friend, we talked about doing a private practice. And really, we were just talking a few days ago.
She already booked me to make y'all scrubs and y'all
love it.
Yeah,
love it.
I'm already on the payroll.
I love that. Go ahead.
Sorry, girl.
So yeah, she was talking the other day. I said something on my Instagram to where I was like, it's Monday again, whatever. And she said something to me, and I was like, man, I wish I was off on Mondays. So we you know what? We got to make that a thing. So where we're off on Mondays, because honestly, this is not ideal. Working at 8 to 5, 9 to 5. A lot of people say 9 to 5. I really think it's 8 to 5 though. But it's not ideal for me. I don't feel like that's the life for me. And even sitting up at a job all day, that's not me. And I think what got me so spoiled is coming into the work field, working as a server. Because as a server, you can work mornings, nights. I was working 5 to 10.
Flexible.
And then on the weekends, since I was working at a breakfast spot, I was doing mornings. And, just go home. I don't work that much. And then once I graduated, I'm not sitting in the office all day.
Right.
And I had a job to where I had to sit there for 8 hours. I said, I can't do this. Can't do it. So I'm already
are you going to, whenever y'all open y'all's private practice, are you going to be just a part of the administration team? Or are you still going to work those 9 to 5, 8 to 5 days? Are you going to be doing therapy?
Yeah, I'm going to be doing therapy. And I feel like once you actually have a business, you're the person who want to get people employed for you. Right. You want to be, y'all
delegate
do this. Yeah, delegating everything and then kind of being the mastermind of everything and helping other people grow, get to your level kind of. So that's how I picture being.
Well, yeah, girl, I definitely imagine you delegating your tasks because you tired, bro?
I'm not tired.
Okay. Not she yawning.
Yeah, it's going to be good for you to delegate some tasks because you like to travel, man. Talk to us about some of the places that you've traveled to.
Well, I went to Tulum twice. I went to Cabo twice. Went to Miami, Atlanta, LA, Malibu. It's been a couple of places. Now, I feel like when I talk to other people that's kind of on different levels than me, that I'm kind of learning from, they've been a lot of places. They've already been to Italy.
I feel like that about you. So it's levels to this.
It is, and I'm learning that. Oh, girl, put me on. So they done been to, it's so many places. They done been Greece, Italy. Oh, I went to Puerto Rico too. Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic, but that was a cruise.
Puerto Rico was so amazing. And I had to go to Puerto Rico. I was planning to go to Jamaica, but then my car broke down, so I had to get my car fixed, and I'm not about to rush my passport with all of these expenses. So I'm like, okay, let me just go to Puerto Rico, but I don't even have my passport yet.
Girl, I made a video on how you can get your passport so fast. I'm telling y'all, clock in with me. Y'all see the life of Daisha. I'm gonna tell y'all. So, they probably kind of changed it now because I told one of my friends about it for my wedding. But whenever I had got I got my sister passport for my wedding. And when I tell you we got it the same day, literally, I had to get all the information because she's under 18, but we got it the same day.
Oh, okay. The same day you applied for it? Okay,
I went up to the office, and then we had to, the only thing they had gave us a MIPS test because we had to have other documentation, but you literally can get it the same day. See, my college had paid for mine. So whenever I do get another one, though, I'm going to have to pay for it. Not looking forward to that. But yeah, you can get it the same day.
That's cool that your college paid for it. Yeah, I feel like that's going to be one of my favorite things about being an entrepreneur. Just having the freedom to, travel and just do whatever I want to do. take my laptop, take my phone with me. I'm still working. I'm still getting stuff done. Like one of the days that I like felt like an entrepreneur the most is New Year's Eve. We went to the zoo. Like I took her and my nephew to the zoo. My mom, and my dad. And baby, the whole time we at the zoo, I'm making invoices. I'm sending voice memos. I'm trying to schedule pickups and drop offs. And I'm just like, oh my goodness, like it really does not stop. But at the same time, I'm still spending time with my family and hanging out with my daughter. And you know, so it's a good balance. I haven't gotten too busy yet to where I'm just like stuck in the office all day, every day. It's coming. I got some packages coming.
And you know what? Being an entrepreneur, I don't mind that. Like, it's gonna be some days where I'm gonna have to sit there all day. But you know what? It's gonna be that feeling of, oh, this is mine, or you know, even if it's not just mine, because like I said, me and my best friend may do it. We're there together. We're doing things together. So it's like that feeling like we're accomplishing something. We're doing something for us. So I don't mind, you know, being there. But when it comes to my me time, I'm gonna have my me time.
Yes, ma'am. We're gonna put that work in because that's what social media, not really social media, and because we're about to lose TikTok. I think we're about to lose TikTok.
I feel like it's not gonna go nowhere, but hey, they might.
Right. Somebody told me that that somebody had a plan to buy it already, or somebody already bought it, but I don't know. We'll see. But Instagram has created this false narrative that entrepreneurship is just so glamorous. You feel me?
Oh yeah, no.
And I watch, for the past couple of years, I watch entrepreneur podcasts, and that's really it. So I'm hearing the conversations about the real day in and day out, of an entrepreneur's life, and it is not all glitz and glam. Most of them actually call it pretty ghetto.
I believe it.
Most of them call it pretty ghetto.
I have this one thing, I don't know where I heard it from, but I always heard you cannot compare your day one to somebody's 30.
Correct.
So meaning, like, they may have been doing this. Like, I think it's this lady, her name Jay Nice. You know, the one who does the cooking thing?
Yes, yeah.
She been doing things for years. Now, I noticed her when she started doing cooking because we all big bags. We all love food.
Right.
But
I
she
didn't know
was
her
doing
before cooking either.
Yeah, she was doing fashion, and I didn't even notice. But now she's revamping her fashion line.
Okay.
And I'm like, you know what? That's an example
Cooking
right there.
with Kaya.
Oh, Lord.
Took the spotlight. What do you think? What are your thoughts? I love cooking with Kaya. I don't think that girl is doing nothing wrong. How do you feel as a married woman? Like, cause what are your thoughts?
I ain't gonna lie, I don't really see too much of her. Like, I heard the cooking with Kaya. I think that's the girl. Like, I've seen, she doing her own thing. Like, I ain't gonna lie, this may, so other people be like, what? But I feel like now that she's trending, all publicity is publicity at the end of the day. Whether y'all saying something bad about her or good about her, she's still getting recognized. Y'all, somebody's still gonna be like, ooh, let me go follow her. Let me go keep up with her videos. At the end of the day, y'all making her money.
Yeah, I was just like, that hate train ain't doing nothing but paying shorty.
What?
She in Atlanta right now getting bookings.
That's what I'm saying. I seen this other video on YouTube. Somebody was they was doing something about cooking with Kaya, but she getting bookings, she making that money, baby. Look,
and she didn't do anything wrong. Like, I feel like she just got a whole bunch of hate. Just
wait, what was it though? Was she just shaking her butt or what?
So she does. She turns around. She shake her butt 2 times. Like, she go right, left, and turn back to the front. That's literally it. It's not over sexualized.
1, 2.
The thing that I think gets the girls mad is she be like, y'all better cook for y'all man before I gotta do it.
Hey,
so,
but
somebody who don't cook, somebody who don't cook might feel the type of way. I think it's the girls that don't cook for them. Because, there's a handful of women that be like, oh, I'm not doing wifely duties for somebody that's not my husband.
And it's understandable.
And it's a lot of y'all that are in boyfriend-girlfriend relationships. It's not your husband. So are you not cooking for him because he's not your husband?
Because he going to find somebody else to do it. I'm going to tell you like this. That's probably a whole different subject. But a man is not going to buy the cow if he already getting the milk anyways. So it's like, you gotta eat too, but I'm not saying just, he coming home. I mean, he coming home, let me go ahead and cook for him. I'm not saying just do that, because he definitely has to deserve that. But at the end of the day, I mean, if you cook, you cook. If you don't, stay in your lane. Like, It is what it is.
Right.
But she said facts. I mean, cook for your man before I gotta do it. I mean, somebody else gotta do it. What, Kendrick Lamar?
And that's just her catch line. You feel me? Like, that's just her catch line. Like how I say, thanks for chatting with Riz. That's just her catch line. She ain't, calling nobody out. But yeah,
But people gotta know what a woman won't do, another woman will, and that's just facts. We all been taught that before. Like, even with men, what another man won't do, another man will. So
and so that goes into the next thing that I want to talk about, because another one in your video, baby, I'm a fan of the channel. Okay,
thank you.
I'm a subscriber. I'm a listener. I'm a fan.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You did advice to your younger self or your 20s or, advice. So what advice, I guess we're already talking about dating. What advice would you, as a married Black woman, what advice would you give to young girls looking for love or relating to love? This is the love mission part of my episode.
I'm actually going to do a video something like this too.
Okay.
I feel like as long as you having your way with things, you doing things, I feel like focus on you, get yourself together, because if you're not all the way put together, you're not going to attract a man that's like, how can I put this? So how I was when I first met my husband is not the same woman I am today. Now, of course, you can grow with somebody, you can, get to know somebody, but focus on you. I think a lot of women, they focus on men too much. They too boy crazy. So it's like focus on you. Understand what you're gonna put up with, what you're not gonna put up with. What are your deal breakers? How do you picture your life? Because you may want to travel, and your man that you pursuing don't want to travel. He want to sit at home. He want to work a 9 to 5 all his life. But meanwhile, you want to be a CEO. So you got to make sure that even aligns.
Right. Oh Lord, I'm so scared. My next episode I'm about to record is gonna be more about dating, and you just too soft for me to get into my bullshit with you.
What you mean too soft, girl? Listen.
Not too soft like that, but I just feel like you're just so sweet and dainty,
girl.
And I just hold you in that light. Is that a bad thing?
No, it's not a bad thing. But girl, I got single friends.
Bruh.
I got single friends, and they be telling me, Daisha, it's your approach to things, man. Look, I be trying not to be that person that be like, cut him off. But it's like, girl, if he's showing you who he is, like, believe him the first time, not the second, third time, all that. Well, I will say, I'm a firm believer of giving chances, but when the red flags there, look at the red flags, and you know what I'm saying?
So one thing that I will say about that is, with the giving chances thing, is I acknowledge that a lot of Black men in our community, some of them have not had anybody showing them how to love or teach them how to love. So I feel like I have in my past given a lot of grace because I know nobody taught you how to do this. So I'm going to let you slowly figure it out. Baby, just because nobody taught you how to love does not mean I deserve to be your punching bag. And literally, though.
No, for real. I feel that. But the thing is, too, we got to analyze how old we are. At this, if he say he 30 years old, some things you just got to know at 30. It's like, come on now, because I'm not your mama.
You would be surprised.
I mean, I'm already knowing.
You would be surprised.
Because I heard the streets got fentanyl
because the 50, 60, 70-year-olds, baby, they just as bad.
But don't let them play dumb, because they know it's always somebody. It's always been somebody before you that left for a reason, and he had to get it together somehow. So, but I heard, like I said, I heard the streets got fentanyl in it. So.
Baby. So, I went from a toxic, abusive relationship in Howard to another toxic situation, which got just removed. Wow, my videographer is back there laughing at me. It's so loud that I got distracted. That is not funny. Anywho.
I mean, hey, you learn.
God has been removing things out of my life at the start of this year that he does not want me to have, that are not part of my path that he has set for me. So I think this year I'm just going to focus strictly on myself and becoming the highest quality woman, building my business the highest that I can. And eventually, whenever God is ready, then I'm going to track what he wants for me.
Because think about it like this. So the dudes that you're attracted to, are they the same type of men? Is it like a specific physique? Like,
we listen and we don't judge.
Oh, baby, I'm not judging. I'm trying to get to know what's tea. Like, what's your type of dudes? Even though I'm just trying to get in your business.
What is my type of dudes? I don't like, oh, God. I don't like what I need.
That's your
Do
problem.
you understand?
That's your problem right there.
Right. I don't like what I need. And I don't want to say corny, because corny is not it. I need me a good man. I need a good, you know how they say the good boys and the bad boys? I need a good boy now. I feel like dating bad boys is supposed to be a phase in every woman's life that she goes through. Why am I still in this phase?
So you don't like good guys at all? Like, because he can have both. He could be a good guy. He can be a bad guy.
I need a retired street nigga who's, you feel me? Like, who wants to
But you got to accept what come with that, though.
Okay.
You got to accept what come with that.
Yeah.
Because he going to be so used to having you know, we see them movies. We know retired street dudes. They be having different women. What would we say? You my gutter, who I'm with when I'm in with my other. You gotta know that's how it goes.
Yeah. And so that's why, you know, we were talking about. Oh gosh.
What she do?
She's really giving mom life right now. I'm not gonna put her business on the air, but she's giving mom life. Is messing up her outfit. Anyways,
she still looks
on the last episode, we were talking about the open relationship, and that's why I would be interested in an open relationship because I know the reality of what men be on. You feel me? So you're not about to do what you want to do and think I'm not.
Yeah, but I mean, an open relationship. How would that even be approached though? Like, y'all both come to terms. Okay, this is an open relationship, but then if you do that, it's like, how are y'all gonna get to the exclusive? Like, okay, now we just focusing on us because he gonna be so used to the open relationship.
Well, I feel like focusing on it. So I feel like we'll be in a relationship, but if you have something that's just for fun or that just extra, you know, like. I don't think it's that big of a deal because I feel like a man is going to cheat if a man wants to cheat. So if we set these boundaries and you follow the guidelines, then it's not a form of disrespect. You feel me? I don't know if I'm being like delusional if I think, well, no, because I know there are good men that will just be with one woman for the rest of their life, but not the type of men that I typically like, you know? So.
And like I said, you got to go back to age range. Like when we were younger, when me and my dude was younger, like we both was like, dang, like is this really what we, you know, is this really what we want? We still young, we still got life to live, like, and that's what you hear a lot of people say. Like our older generation, they're like, you know, you still got a lot of light up ahead of you, go do you, you know, this and that.
Right.
So at this age, it's like, okay, get it together.
Right.
Like you shouldn't be.
You what, 25?
I'm 26, about to be 27.
Okay, you about to be 27. Okay.
But still at my age, get it together. You know what I'm saying?
80 like, though? What if y'all together till you 80, 50 years?
That's cool.
A one coochie, that's crazy.
I thought about that. I'm gonna be honest. I thought about that before getting married. Before getting married, I really thought about that. I'm like, is this man really just gonna be with just me? But it's like, at this point, we already married.
Yeah.
Like, hey, because I know if you cheat on me, boy, yo, boy, I ain't no crazy girl. I ain't never been no crazy girl. I done had crazy thoughts, but
very grateful.
Have you ever like sliced a man's tires?
Yes, I did. And then I sat out there with his grandfather and him while his grandfather changed the tire. Like it wasn't me. I surely did.
Oh my gosh. So you them people like, if somebody get their stuff stolen,
I just keyed somebody's car this week. I'm not going to hold you. I wasn't going to talk about that, but I literally just keyed somebody's car this week.
Oh my gosh. See?
I know I thought I was
we listen and we don't judge.
Done crashing out. I thought I was done crashing out, but we're going to talk about that in my next episode. I'm not going to hold you.
That's going to be a good episode, y'all.
Yeah.
That's going to be ooh.
Yes, and we are going to do we are going to do a part 2. Yes, love.
Okay.
What do you want to say? Yes, mommy working. What do you want to say? You want to say anything? In the mic, what you want to say?
She tried to make sure it's on.
Bye, girl. So, yeah, me and you were going to do another episode with Alicia.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all stay tuned for her episode that she's going to be, you know, doing about, you know, advice for women looking to date and really lock their man in. Baby, she got the Sierra, she had the Sierra prayer down. Lord. Okay, child? You got your Sierra
But you got to realize you got to put work into that, though.
Yeah.
You got to put work in, for real.
1,000%. Okay, girl, we are going to wrap up our episode today. Do you have anything else that you want to talk about? You know, hush, girl.
Nah, we're gonna say that for part 2 because I feel like with my best friend, we're gonna get into some things like that. That episode right there gonna be.
Wait, okay, so you came to my Galentine's. I'm thinking about doing another Galentine this year.
You should,
right? And then we can shoot an episode at the Galentine.
But keep in mind,
I was thinking about asking where.
Keep in mind, it's gonna be Valentine's Day. Me and my man taking flights.
What dates are you gonna be in town, ma'am?
Well, I'm gonna be in town the whole month, but I'm just not gonna be available the 14th through the 16th like that.
Okay,
weekend.
no, it's not gonna be there. I'm thinking about the 10th.
That's fine.
I'm thinking about February 10th. So, and then we can shoot an episode like during the event, or maybe I'll talk to the studio here because I'm doing a little monthly membership. Y'all tap in with AR Records, Memorial City area. It's amazing. Love it. Very high quality. But
It is.
I wonder if they'll let me do like 2 hours in here, get some balloons and decorate it real Valentine's
That'll
Day
be so
vibe.
cute.
And, you know, we can have champagne and have, you know, a couple of more people than normal. So I'll, you know, see. But I do have something
That'll be
coming
a
for
good
Valentine's.
That'll be a good little love segment.
Yeah, my baby's name is Love, y'all. So I'm not
Mm-hmm.
the love talk is not going anywhere. We are on a love mission. Yeah, go ahead, take it off because we got to change your clothes. All right, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. You know, helping
Of
me stick
course.
to my.
Thank you for having me, and y'all
You're
don't forget
welcome.
to go subscribe to your girl.
Yes, the life of Daisha. Yes. All right. Thanks for chatting with Riz, guys. Say bye,
Bye.
love. You taking off your jacket?
Okay, that
All
was
right.
it.
Stop this.